watching Living Local 15.
Today we have a special guest in studio, Tony Hudson, Executive Director of Blue Jacket, which is a career services organization. Hi, Tony.
Hi there. Thank you very much for having me.
Yes, welcome to Living Local 15.
Thank you. I heard I'm one of the first in studio. I'm excited about that.
Yes, you are. It's very exciting for you to be here. And we want to know about Blue Jacket and all of the amazing services that you're offering to the community.
Yeah.
So just tell me about Blue Jacket.
Well, thank you. We've been around since 2005, and we help individuals with barriers go through a training and get prepared for the world of work. A lot of people who aren't working presently and say, I just need a leg up, and we provide that through our Blue Jacket Academy, and we also hire a lot of people in-house. So we have a clothing store, a cleaning service, and we're soon opening up a new enterprise that will allow us to hire more individuals wanting to emerge into the world of work.
That's amazing. And so how do you guys find the individuals that need the services, or how do they find you?
See, individuals hear about us word of mouth many times. I don't think we advertise well enough, but it could be a person with a disability, intellectual or physical disability, that says, hey, I just don't know if an employer would know how to accommodate all of my restrictions with work. So we reach out to those entities. We work with halfway houses. We work with the criminal justice system, people who have been in trouble with the law. We have gotten really good at serving individuals returning home from prison. And employers on the tail end say, hey, your training and your preparation services have done really good. We want to hire them. So we work with well over 80 local employers to hire our individuals long-term into a career.
Yes, and so the process, when people start to work with you guys, is it a step-by-step process that you take them through, onboard them, and give them every tool to get them to the interview?
For us. Well done.
Yes, it's amazing what you guys are doing.
Yeah, so we feel really strongly that many times people say, hey, I want to work, but they really don't, or they could be restricted by some other type of barrier preventing them to work. So the step-by-step process is a really quick orientation. They actually hear it word of mouth from graduates who have been there, done that. A lot of my staff on staff are graduates of the program as well, which is really cool. And then they go through this 2-week training, which only about 60% of the people who start finish this program, the Blue Jacket Academy. It's learning how to get and keep employment. Everyone has to dress business professional. We provide free clothes to them through that thrift store I was just mentioning.
Yes.
And they have to be on time. They have to have their assignments complete. And if they don't follow through with that process, an employer on the back end says, they're not showing us their behaviors that they're really truly motivated to work for me, so therefore we're not going to hire that individual if they fall out of our process. So it's relatively easy. It's just 2 weeks of time. It's 40 hours.
That's great. And so the next step, or I guess a big feature that you guys do annually, is the Second Chance art exhibit.
Yes.
So tell me about the exhibit that's coming up soon.
Yeah, believe it or not, we started this 7 years ago because we moved away from serving people who have been to jail or prison. But we named it Second Chance because we didn't want to move too far away with where we cut our teeth, our roots.
Yes.
And so we wanted to celebrate those individuals who have been in trouble with the law, have done really well. They bought their houses, they started families, they have worked jobs for 10, 15 years. They are productive, they're a contributing member of society, they're confident, they're strong, and they are our neighbors, our and family members that are doing really well. So to celebrate them, we pair them with some of the best artists in Fort Wayne. Those artists tell the stories in triptychs, in a series of either paintings, sculptures, mixed media, you name it. The artists that come from all over have a different style that tells the story of redemption, which is pretty cool.
The story of redemption.
Yeah.
Man, how inspiring is that? And so you brought in a piece.
Yes.
This is beautiful. Tell me about it.
So believe it or not, this is a story of a person who hasn't been in trouble with the law, but this is a story of, and I'm going to change the name because she is a domestic violence victim.
Okay.
Her name's Amy, and so she evaded this life of domestic violence where she felt like she was a caged bird. And this artist, Angela Hudson, who's one of the best artists in Fort Wayne, by the way, depicted this story in 3 paintings. This one of a bluebird singing, and it's mixed media. It's just absolutely gorgeous, but it's full of color. The one prior to that, where she was captive, has no color. And so symbolism really plays a big part in the way that the artists are able to tell the stories. That symbolism is awesome for Mickey's story story where Jared Applegate was telling the story about this woman who actually was a backup singer for Prince. She's going to be there, and part of all of the ceremony of this incredible art exhibit is that Mickey's going to sing. No one knows this, but until you tell everyone.
Yes.
But she's going to be singing halfway through, which is going to be really exciting. But everything about her life has been center stage. And so Jared wanted to say, hey, her highlights, her triumphs have been center stage, but also when she fell down and she made some mistakes, that has been center stage. But now look at her. She is beautiful. She is awesome. She is strong. And so she's going to sing her story of redemption as well.
Oh, that is so wonderful. So you all have to check out this exhibit that's happening. Tell us the date and time.
It is at Blue Jacket on South Calhoun, which is awesome. It's in this huge gallery in the back of our office space. Everyone wants to go to South Calhoun because that's where the resurgence is starting.
Yes.
Tell you that story some other day.
Yes.
However, it is Friday, September 9th at 5:30.
Okay, and where can people go to get tickets?
If you go to bluejacketinc.org, right at the homepage, there's a second chance. There's an availability to purchase tickets there.
All right, so check out the Second Chance art exhibit happening soon. Go to that website. And Tony, thank you so much for coming in today.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
It's so great listening to these stories.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.